Hello viewers, this is Karl Marx once again, and today I'm going to service this new bicycle. So watch, enjoy and subscribe to the channel. Customer bought the bicycle from the supermarket and he wanted it to be serviced. So I'm going to do the servicing now. So I have to make sure that every bolt and nut on this bicycle is tightened. And also I need to oil the bicycle afterwards. Do some greasing. Usually I don't advise customers to buy this bicycle from the supermarket because they are low quality. Made in China. It's better to buy a UK bicycle. That way you'll get a quality bicycle. Like this is a brand new bicycle and the brake handle was broken already, so I had to replace it with a new one. And it's also missing a bolt. It's also missing a bolt there, as you can see. There is a bolt missing there, and this is a brand new bicycle, Chinese made bicycle. And the handle, this handle was broken already, so I had to replace it with a new one. So I've already installed the new one. That's the new one I've installed. the chain is also off the crank. The chain is off the crank. And this is a new bicycle. So I have to put the chain back in place where it belongs. So I need to open the chain box. After opening the chain box, I need to tighten the chain. I need to oil the chain. And I need to tighten every bolt and nut on this bicycle in order to make it work the way it should. So customers, when you buy a brand new bicycle, always remember to bring it to a bicycle mechanic in order for it to be fully serviced before you can start using it. Otherwise, you will start losing some bolt and nut like this one. Your chain will start coming off. You'll start having like a lot of problems that you could have avoided if you brought the bicycle the first time you bought it. So that's the bike. This usually takes about 30 minutes to do. So when you know what you are doing, it will only take you 30 minutes. And when you have the right tools, you have to have the right tools to do this work. So if you are a bicycle mechanic, invest in tools. Always invest in tools. Look how this is loose. You see how this is loose? A brand new bicycle. See how that is loose? The crank is very loose. And it does not have grease inside, and the bicycle is brand new. So I have to open the crank and do the greasing. I have to open the crank and do the greasing. This is loose, totally loose. This is a brand new bicycle and the bearings are falling all over the place. As you can see, the bearings are falling all over the place. You see the cage that is supposed to be holding the bearings. It should be like this. And because the bicycle wasn't greased when they were doing the assembling, it's making the bearings to fall apart from the cage. So always remember to bring your bicycle to be serviced before you can give your child to start using. So I have to replace the bearing cage. That could have been avoided if the bicycle was brought to the mechanic before being used. So I have to put this one, a new one, because the old one is kind of damaged due to lack of grease. So before I install a new one, I have to put grease. I have to put grease. Grease is very important. So I'm re-greasing before I install back the crank. And I'm making sure that I put enough grease. Very, very important. So this is Calmax Bicycle Shop, Utawala, Benedicta, Nairobi, Kenya. We sell bicycles, we service them. So I have to re-grease the bearings before putting the bearings back where it belongs, where they belong. putting this back, always make sure when you're putting the bolt and nut back, always make sure that you don't cross thread